What's up, everybody? How's it going? Welcome back to the channel, and welcome to Season 2 of the Malamar Games! Now, those of you who have been around for a while might remember that last year I was a part of a league called the Malamar Games, and essentially what the Malamar Games is that we have to play by a completely different rule set every single week. The rule sets are wild and crazy, things like only evolutions, or this week's theme, we're not allowed to use any Pokemon in the top 100 of usage stats. So, lots of cool stuff like that. The theme changes every single week, and this time there's $1,000 on the line for the prize pool, so a lot of very, very good players have come out to try to win, and I got top 8 last season, so hoping to equal that at the very least, and maybe go a little bit further, maybe even get that first place prize. But today's going to be a really cool one. I'm going to be playing against Ashton Cox, of course, one of the best players in VGC, recently got second place at the Orlando Regional, and also generally considered to be one of the more creative players in the space. This is the kind of league where Ashton is a very, very scary person to play against because he's just very capable of playing with kind of whatever Pokemon you throw in front of him. Before we get into the team that I'm going to be using today against Ashton, let's look at our opponents. There are 16 players playing in this league. We're going to play against 8 of them during the regular season. Of course, in week number 1, we face off against Ashton. In week number 2, we face off against Necra. That's gonna be fun. And week number 3, we play against Beanie. Week number 4, we go up against Joe, UX9, who I've actually never played in a tournament. Ever. We've played in a lot of the same tournaments, never played Joe in a tournament, so that'll be fun. Week number 5, in the second half of the season, I play Osiris. We played a super close set last season. Then in week 6, it's going to be Nino Pokebros, Captain Univa in week 7, and finally to round it out, Andy Love VGC, who also played a very close set with me last season. So all in all, I definitely didn't get the hardest possible schedule, but a lot of really good players in here, and a lot of really fun people. I'm really excited to see what players like Necra and Beanie cook up. That's gonna be super duper fun. So this week, I'm not allowed to use any Pokemon in the top 100 of the usage stats, so just to give you guys an idea of what that means, let me get rid of the camera and show you the list. This is the official ban list. Obviously, I'm not going to go over all of them. If you want to have a closer look, feel free to pause the video. And yeah, that's the miracle of YouTube versus Twitch. Isn't that awesome? But the team is this. Now, the process was simple. I took a look at the list and looked at really good Pokemon that somehow were not in the top 100. Water Tauros is not in the top 100. I don't get it, but it's not on the list, so it goes straight in the team. And Vivillon is also ranked 106. Sure, it's doing really well in every tournament right now. It's going on the team. So from there, I just kind of decided to build around those mons. Haxorus, for example, is basically going to be Garchomp's little brother that we ordered off of Wish. He's going to be running Terra Ground, Dragon Dance, EQ. It's basically Swords Dance Garchomp, but like Dragon Dance instead, and not a base ground type. Rotom-Mow is unironically the best screens user that's available. Everything else is in the top 100. And then Primeape I just thought would be pretty funny. He's basically an Annihilate because he gets Rage Fist, Drain Punch, Bulk Up, and Protect. He's also Terrafire. I'm using the same spread as like a real Annihilate spread. This one I just thought would be funny. I also kind of needed Defiant because I wanted something to scare opponents away from intimidating and snarling my moody Scovillain. If you've been watching the series where I build a team around each new Pokemon, you'll know that the moody Scovillain kind of popped off. So I just took that Scovillain and put it into this team and thought it might be fun. So that's the team. Honestly, I think it's actually really, really good. The main modes are going to be things like Vivillon Haxorus. Rotom-Mow is really, really good into that mode as well. Screens are going to be great to keep Haxorus alive. Tauros is just a good all-around Pokemon. Wave Crash, super good move. Terra Water Aqua Jet, super good move. Intimidate, super good ability. And then Scovillain and Primeape are going to be the two Pokemon that, like, probably are less likely to come, but in certain matchups, they're probably going to be pretty good. If Ashton brings a team that's really, really slow, Scovillain could be able to pop off with that Moody. If Ashton brings, like, double Intimidate for some reason or something like that, Primeape might be able to pop off. So, that's just the general idea here. I think this team is really good. This Tauros is the wrong nature, so let's go ahead and just fix that really quick. Scovillain actually is the right nature. Serious nature, because Moody, just in case I get attack boosts. Fun fact. But yeah, that's gonna be the team. Let's get right into it. Hopefully we can start off the season with a big win against Ashton. Alright, so we're just exchanging the Terra types. This league is an open Terra type closed team sheet league. So that's a bit different, but open Terra types are the best, most important part of open team sheet, so should be fine. Man, it's been a hot minute since I played a closed team sheet set. Do I remember how to do this? Alright, let's get into it. So, the 6 mons that we're going to be facing off against are a very different 6. No overlaps here. Electros, whose in-game thing I've never seen. Crocodile, Bronzong, Salazzle, Metacham, and Cloyster. I can make some inferences from the Terra types that I already know. Crocodile's Terra Ground, so it's probably going to be doing EQ stuff. Bronzong is Terra Fighting, so it's probably going to be doing Body Press stuff. And Cloyster is Terra Rock, so it's probably going to be doing Skill Link Rock Blast stuff. On my end, I have different stuff. I have a lot of stuff that I think is pretty good into this. I think Tauros is really, really good into a lot of this team. Primeape is very, very good if the Crocodile ends up being Intimidate. I think it's definitely not a Game 1 bring, though. Haxorus is a bit weird because they have 2 mons potentially with Levitate and 1 with Terra Flying, so that's not great for me, actually. I think their team's a little on the slow side, might need a little bit of setup, so maybe Scovillain is the way with, like, Rotom and Vivillon. I think this is actually it. I think I play this really, really defensively, and I lean on Moody a lot. It's going to allow me to slow the game down a lot. I think a Moody Scovillain Game 1 is really beneficial to me because it allows me to play a very long game and get as much information as possible out of this team. Alright, game 1. Here we go. Salazzle, Cloyster. It's been so long since I took notes at home. So this to me looks like Fake Out plus, whatchamacallit, just simple Fake Out and Shell Smash, most likely. I could protect the Scovillain to go for a free Moody boost here, but I think that's very obvious, and he can only Fake Out one of my Pokemon, and Cloyster without setup is not going to be all that scary. However, okay, he actually just goes straight for the Overheat, which may kill me? Wow, that actually does pick up. That's surprising. Is he just Rock Blasting me? Am I just dead? Eject Pack, cool. I might just lose game 1. If this is Rock Blast, I'd probably just die, honestly. Scovillain has, like, no defense. I got the read very, very wrong. Brook comes in, okay. This is important, I need to know the ability. Intimidate is very good for me here. And there's the Shell Smash, so I was right about that. This will probably be White Herb, so it won't keep the special defense drop, but Cloyster has very little special defense, so Giga Drain is going to hit it pretty hard. Wow, we get the 1-hit KO! Big! Okay, so we trade Cloyster for Rotom here, and I think that's pretty okay, because I also go ahead and get a Moody boost here. It boosts my attack, which isn't great, but it's not the worst thing in the world, because my Terra Fairy Terra Blast will be able to 1-hit KO the Crocodile. I think Tauros comes in here, very, very good pick into both the Crocodile and the Salazzle, which one of them is going to be on the field at least, you know. Much quicker start to this game than I thought. It's Electros coming in as the final Pokemon. So Crocodile's an interesting Pokemon here. I feel like I could just click Wave Crash into it, though, because you can't switch it out. And it's Terra Ground. If it has Protect, then Electros can kind of, like, just mess me up pretty bad. Which is one thing to consider. But I think I just go for it, honestly. Because Crocodile, I feel like it's an AV user. I feel like you usually throw an AV on this Crocodile. Oh, it's Scarfed, actually. Okay. Big info there. Am I faster with my Scovillain? Yes. Alright, so I get some good damage in off on the Electros. That's very little damage. We do get a burn. That's kind of nice. Ooh, Discharge shouldn't pick up the Scovillain, but it does a lot of damage. I mean, it doesn't, but, like, I've taken a lot of damage this turn, is what I mean to say. Now, I have Vivillon, which I believe is... I mean, it's definitely faster than the Electros. It's definitely not faster than the Salazzle, which is a little bit scary. Attack boosts again, which isn't great for me. I'm losing special attack, so I have to use Terra Blast in order to, like, dish out big damage here. I think that's an AV Electros, which is kind of cool, honestly. Eject Pack Salazzle. I think we absolutely double protect here to get a free Moody boost. I don't think there's any universe where we don't do that. It's very predictable, but it's unlikely that he has much in the way of setup to stop me from doing this. Is there a Heat Wave on the Salazzle is the real question. If there is, this could be very problematic. It might have been better. No, because he used Fake Out on the BB, yeah. Maybe Terra Ghost and Terra Ghost and Tailwind was the play. Maybe. Do I have to go for a double here? Another attack boost is really bad. Oh my god. Alright, I didn't get any good Moody boosts this game, which really sucks. I might as well just Terra here and just Terra Blast the Electros. I think he Heat Waves. Wait, is the play to double protect here? I think I have to double protect, because I think the Salazzle uses Heat Wave. No, Fake Out, Overheat, Sludge Bomb, Protect, maybe? Okay. No, we're just gonna go for it. We're just gonna go for this. And we're just gonna Rage Powder. Let's just find out if he has Heat Wave. Close team sheet. It's been a hot minute. I have Friend Guard, but it's definitely not enough to survive if he has Heat Wave. That's not going to help this Electros survive. I'm +5 attack. It's definitely dead. The question is just, do I survive the Salazzle move? If it's Heat Wave, I lose. If it's not, I win, I think. Oh, it's not Heat Wave! Sash keeps me alive. I should go first here. I did not get a speed drop, right? +5 physical Terra Blast. This is why I have Terra Blast. I should just delete this out of existence with my +5-ness. Boom! Electros is gone. Okay. 2 more Moody boosts here. I can double protect. If I get speed boosts, I'm just, like, gaming. The bigger thing is the leftovers, honestly. Spadef up! Huge! Huge! Okay, now with Friend Guard, I almost definitely live. But, like, the first thing I do here, he does not have Sash, right? So the struggle here is that he double resists my Terra Fairy Terra Blast, which is somewhat problematic. But I have +2 special defense, he's -2, and I have Friend Guard. I think there's no universe where he's able to live. So I think even a little bit of extra HP regen here would be very beneficial. I'm going to protect the Vivillon and use Giga Drain here. Poison Gas. Okay, that's that goes through Protect? No, it doesn't. Okay. Interesting. Very, very cute tech. I didn't know it was a spread move, but that does make sense. This is also double resisted. I just wanted a little bit of extra HP from this move. I did not expect to get poisoned, so I end up taking a little bit more damage than I regen. I think 4. I mean, it doesn't have a lot of defense, but the double resistance is the problem, right? Like, I am +6 now, but, like, surely he just kills me, right? Like, surely. I guess we Pollen Puff just in case he lets my Scobie survive. Whoa! Huge! Huge moment! I think I just won. +6 Terra Blast should double KO. Okay. I cannot believe that Scovillain is actually going to clutch this out. Oh my god. Speed up, that's good. Attack down is fine. +5, +6, the difference is negligible. We're just gonna keep the Vivillon alive. It makes my life easier as I slowly chip this thing down. Every move is resisted. Salazzle is a surprisingly good wall into my Scovillain. But with +5, surely this chunks it. Okay. Wait, am I faster because of the speed boost? That's pretty huge if I am. I think I was. Yeah, I was. That's a good note to make. Speed down would be bad. I definitely don't outspeed at +1, so that is a little bad. Alright, the BB is finally gone. He's gonna protect the turn after this. With Poison Gas, it's probably Corrosion. How much does this do? Oh, we got him! Not even a crit. The +6 got us there. We were +5 when we hit him for like 45%, and then we hit him with +6. Oh my god. Alright. 1-0. Nice. Scovillain goated. Okay, so turn 1. Ashton actually got a really good turn 1 initially. The Cloister going down made it very even, I think. I don't think I want to lead the same thing because he could just do Overheat. Because I have no Protect. He doesn't know that I don't have Protect, but I don't have Protect. He could just Overheat and then Rock Blast right away without the Shell Smash, which may kill the Scovillain. So, I think we play this one very differently. I think we go Primeape off the bat. If I Terra Fire, the Salazzle shouldn't be able to hit it very well. It only has Overheat. On top of that, I think Haxorus is maybe not the worst call, and I just set up both of them. Or I set up whichever one is better and bring in Vivillon. Could also work. Like, Screens plus Bulk Up plus Vivillon should make the Primeape unkillable. So maybe I do go the Rotom again here. Cloister is Rock, so it's always weak to Drain Punch. I think this is actually pretty okay. And we're not going to bring the Scovillain. We are going to bring the Tauros, though. I think it is pretty good into his team. Haxorus is not amazing because I would imagine because of the Choice Scarf Earthquake nature of the Crocodile, the Bronzong is probably also Levitate. Salazzle, Medicham. Interesting. There is Fake Out on the Salazzle. There could also be Fake Out on the Medicham. Medicham threatens the Primeape quite hard. I have Terra Steel on the Rotom, so the Salazzle is always free to just, like, overheat that slot, which isn't great. So I think what we do here is we just bulk up and we switch right on out to the Tauros, get an Intimidate there on the Medicham, which should allow Eviolite Primeape to survive a hit. Alright, Eject Pack forces the Salazzle out here, so no Fake Out. I honestly forgot about that, but that's very cool. Electros comes in. Fake Out comes in from the Medicham. Overall, pretty good turn. I think that's pretty okay. We also get a Rage Fist boost from that, which is kind of nice. I actually think I'm okay just sacking the Tauros for, like, big damage into the Medicham here, honestly. Because it doesn't do that much into this team outside of the Medicham. Medicham's Terra's fighting. Electros is just going to remove me, but I get a Wave Crash in first. Oh, it's faster than me. That's not good. And it's Sash, okay. Interesting. Electros is slower than Primeape. That crit does not matter. Okay. Bit of a weird spot here. Vivillon should be faster than the Medicham. So, I think I'm pretty free to just Pollen Puff the Medicham and Drain Punch the Electros after I get regeneration from the Drain Punch. And with the addition of Friend Guard, I'm probably super safe if he tries to hit into me. Probably. I imagine he goes for Discharge here. Pretty sure the Electros is Assault Vest based on the last game. Wow, that's big damage. Huge crit there onto the Electros. Gives me a ton more regen. Discharge goes out. As long as I don't get parried here, this is fine. It's about a 50% chance that at least one of my mons gets parried, though, so it's a little scary. The VV is less important. Primeape has Friend Guard from the Medicham, so the Medicham's faster than me, which does kind of suck. I guess we just Rage Powder Drain Fist here, right? Like, the Medicham being faster than Vivillon because of the paralysis does make this a lot harder. But it's still better that I get the VV paralyzed than the Primeape. Our Rage Fist is also incredibly powerful at this point. We do have -1 on the Medicham and +1 on the Primeape. So even though we lose Friend Guard here, I could just Terra to my Fire typing to make me a little bit more resistant to the Psycho Cuts. It's a high crit rate move, so it can still crit me as well, but let's see. The scary thing here is that he probably just brings in Salazzle. And Salazzle just kills the Rotom. They don't have Protect. But he doesn't know that I don't have Protect, because he hasn't seen a single move off of this thing yet. We're just going to Rage Fist the Salazzle here. We don't know what the last mon is. They're all physical, so I'm just going to click Reflect. Oh, that's big. Crook comes in. I have Defiant. That's an interesting call. He's definitely just overheating. And then I have to 1v2. But, I mean, Choice... He doesn't have Terra on the Crook anymore, but, like, Choice Scarf EQ is still very scary. Oh, he misses! I'm getting so lucky this game. Oh my god, I think I just won. Wow, I'm so lucky. Actually so lucky, dude. There should be no way for the Medicham to one-shot my Ape. EQ is going to do significantly less behind Reflect. We know it's Scarfed as well, so I think I'm super ultra safe to just go Protect Leaf Storm here. That should remove the Crocodile. He could lock in a Rock Slide and go for flinches, because that's still super effective against me. That's probably what he's going to do. Crunch, so that's what he locks into. I don't think the Medicham can do anything. Zen Headbutt maybe to try to... Oh, the double into the protecting Annihilate. He missed a 90% accurate move. I could miss Leaf Storm here, but it's not gonna happen. Rotom goes in, Crocodile goes down. And there's no way that this 1 HP Medicham is clutching this game out. Woo-wee! A firecracker of a set to start off Malamar Games Season 2. The close combat connects. Doesn't do enough. Primate would not have died, I don't think, to that double, honestly, because of the +1 and +2 reflect. That overheat miss. Absolutely massive. But we get the win. 2-0. Not a bad start. 2-0 against Ashton to start off the Malamar Games Season 2 is not too bad, if I say so myself. And that sure was a set. That was an incredibly fun set to play. I think I said in the pregame that I didn't really expect Scovillain and Primeape to have a huge role on the team. The whole team was built around Haxorus, and then suddenly there were 2 Levitate Pokemon and nothing that Haxorus was particularly good into. Scovillain carries game 1, Primeape carries game 2. Just goes to show that you should never make a team too centered around one Pokemon, because you never know when those other pieces are going to be necessary to step on up. Next week, things continue with a match against Necra, which should be a very fun one. I don't know what the rule set's going to be just yet, but I imagine that Necra's going to prep really hard, because she's going to want to beat me so she can rub it in my face for forever. So I'm going to be taking that one super sweaty as well. It's going to be a match that you're not going to want to miss, so make sure you subscribe and ring the bell. Throw a like while you're down there as well if you enjoyed this video. Before we go, what's a Pokemon outside of the top 100 that you think is really underappreciated right now? Is it something from my team, something from Ashton's team, or something completely different entirely? Let me know in the comments below, and I hope you are all having a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, or night, whatever it is, wherever you are in the world. I'll see you guys next time.